glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. I don't know the rest anyway.
As the Reds go marching on.
Okay, fantastic performance by Manchester United. I mean, nobody saw it coming. Manchester United beating Manchester City at Old Trafford by 2-0 in Michael Carrick's first game as the interim manager of Manchester United. Remember, he was appointed earlier in the week to steady the ship at United till the end of the season. And of course, in his first game against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, he was able to get a win at Old Trafford. Welcome to another edition of Sports Hangout, where we talk about everything sports, the best of analysis, the best of opinion, the best of news. And of course, we are talking about Manchester United. I'm also very sure that Arsenal fans are also excited because, you know, the enemy of Kinukon is whatever.
The enemy of my enemy.
Enemy of my enemy. It's my friend. So, because that will give them the opportunity to extend their gap at the top of the league. JJ, how do you feel? Manchester United beating Manchester City at Old Trafford.
I feel United. I feel the bomb. Glory, glory, Man United. Of course, like every normal Man United out there, I feel so excited. No one saw it coming. No one gave us a chance to beat Man City at Old Trafford. And then we just pulled off one of the most remarkable wins this season.
But last season, United also defeated Man City. You remember under Ruben Amorim. So I don't know why United fans are overtly excited with this victory.
The circumstance around this makes it even more memorable. And I think you can't compare it with last season. Last season was good at Etihad. But this day, it was Old Trafford. And the fact they've beaten us this season itself.
3-0.
And so
I don't think apart from the result, United also played
the
very
performance.
Well. Yeah, the performance on the field of play was fantastic.
It's the best performance this season. It's the best performance and almost the best performance post Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, so there was right from the start, from the kickoff to the last kick of the match. It was tremendous. The team was compact. Defensively, they were there. Attackingly, they were there. You just saw a team out there today. And we talked about Manchester United yesterday, having the DNA, Michael Carrick understanding DNA. I think it just came out today to put it out there. And we saw that DNA go in the performance.
So what did he do differently today? I mean, Ruben Amorim was the manager before he was sacked. So what is the difference between a Ruben Amorim's team and a Michael Carrick's team?
Oh, of course, the most notable thing you would see
maybe the system.
Is the system.
Not 3-4-3.
The formation.
Yes.
You know, at first, when I saw Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Leandro Martinez, and Patrick Dogu on the field today in the lineup, I thought, wait, are we going back to 3-4-3? How does he want to accommodate all these? And
Dogu actually played in different
when the match started, I realized Dogu played as a winger, left winger. Then you had Maguire and Martinez at the back with Luke Shaw playing the left back. And then I was, I felt relieved. I didn't want to leave that 3-4-3 formation again ever. And I think that's the first notable difference. But then, like I said yesterday, for you to play Man City, you need wingers.
Yes.
You need wingers who can hug the line. You need wingers who will, because you know the left backs, they like going forward or they like inverting to the midfield. That was what opened the chances for us today. It was a classic soccer package.
Can we now say that Man City are out of the title race? I mean, I'm asking this question because Arsenal will play later. If they beat Nottingham Forest, they will be 9 points clear of Manchester City. Also remember that Aston Villa can also overtake Manchester City. Are we now saying that Man City have practically lost the title because 9 points, if it's at the end of this weekend, that would be a lot for them to recover from? That's if Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest.
You really can't discount them. 9 points is a lot, but you can't discount them based on that. Of course, Arsenal, they haven't played today, so we don't know if they are extending by 9 points. If they are going to extend,
yes.
But if they do extend by 9 points, I think it's a huge one for
to be difficult for Man City to catch and overturn.
In football, you never say never, because as they say, football, bloody hell.
JJ, Michael Carrick, first game in charge of Manchester United. United fans are excited, but this is just the first game. People are saying maybe it's the new manager bounce. When you have a new manager, they tend to win their first game, and then he's playing against Manchester City. He won his first game in charge of Man United. But can we make a case for Michael Carrick now? Should he be given the job permanently? I know it's a bit premature to start having that conversation. I mean, people are saying that, well, if you can be Man City, why can't you give him the job at the end of the season?
Yeah,
they love the way United played today, so why can't you give him the job?
you can understand that sometimes people can get really emotional in football, but then emotion doesn't always win football for you. Yes, today we played well. In fact, we had 2.03 expected goals compared to City's 0.45. And out of those goals, we scored 2 goals.
I also think that the goals would have been more
11,
because Donnarumma was fantastic for
he
Manchester
was fantastic,
City. Yes,
and,
for City today.
Had the players timed their run, it could have been even more than we were talking about. Now we had 11 shots, we had 7 shots on target.
Wow.
2. That's Man City had 7 shots, just 1 on target. Even that one was a header in the first half, in the early part of the second half. So it was a tremendous, fantastic performance. But to say based on that performance,
you should give him a job permanently.
I think we've been there before.
It's premature, right?
We've been there before with Ole Gunnar
Ole,
Solskjaer, and we know
yeah.
how it's ended. So we don't want to make that mistake again.
So you are saying that United should calm down.
I think now is the best time for us to
calm down.
You don't make decisions in your really emotional moment.
Okay, let's talk about the performance of individual players in this game. Bruno Fernandes, it was really fantastic. Patrick Dogu,
incredible.
I can't even
you can't fault any United.
If you have to pick
player.
the man of the match now from you,
plenty of players
from Manchester United,
you could pick a lot of them. Almost all of them.
Dogu was fantastic for United. He
was fantastic.
Bruno Fernandes was good.
Ahmad,
Matheus
Cunha, we talked about
Brandon
Ahmad
Mbeumo,
yes. You see the combination between and that was what caused it cost City a lot of trouble. And then you had Bruno Fernandes. He had a liberty. It was like the shackle was taken off him, and he could roam. He played one of his best football.
Yes.
If not his best football this season. Yes, earlier today. And then you also had Casemiro.
Yeah, he almost scored today. He had a chance to score.
Intelligent player. He not much running, but he was almost at the right place at the right time. Then you have Maguire as well.
Did the players gang up against Ruben Amorim? Because this is practically the same team of Ruben Amorim. Yes, the same Dogu, the same Bruno Fernandes, the same Brandon Mbeumo. Against Manchester City, they gave their A game. So what happened when under Ruben Amorim? You see that they ganged up against the manager? I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
It's like this.
Or they wanted the manager fired.
If you live in an area, the road is tarred. The road that leads to your house is tarred, and maybe sometimes later you move to another area, and that's poor road, potholes. I mean, you use a Ferrari. You know how Ferrari they can be like they're just you can't use Ferrari in a pothole field. No, it's not possible.
I'm saying that the profile of players of Manchester United does not fit into the philosophy of Ruben Amorim.
The way you can't use a Ferrari, it's the way you can't. They didn't fit.
But he said he's a disciplined manager.
He's a disciplined manager. But then you must understand one thing. There's a difference between discipline and ability to adapt.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you change environment, if I move from here to another city, I must be willing to adapt. Otherwise, I'll struggle.
Yes.
And my struggling can be devastating.
He's always focused on 3-4-3.
That was what happened.
3-4-3 or no other formation.
He said not even the Pope could make him change.
No.
And there was a time he said openly that, okay, the quality, the caliber of play, the profile would make him change now, and it was like he gave us false hope.
So, can you guys finish in the top 4, top 5? Because top 4, top 5, United, I think the focus this season should be qualifying for the Champions League. But if you look at the Premier League log, it's like it's crowded. Arsenal is top, Manchester City second, Aston Villa third. There is Newcastle United, there is Chelsea. Do you think that Manchester United, they have all it takes to finish in the top 5 and qualify for the Champions League? Because if Michael Carrick does not qualify for the Champions League, it's practically a failure. Because that's the only trophy in quotes that Manchester United is chasing this season.
Well, we can't say Michael Carrick is a failure if he didn't get us the Champions League.
But is it possible? Is it doable?
It's possible.
So that means you are going to dislodge.
I said yesterday it's possible.
Dislodge Chelsea, dislodge
I said it when
Newcastle United.
I said it when we hadn't even seen the performance or the tactical. You know, he outplayed Pep Guardiola. It's not often you see our teams outplay or managers outplay the tactical news of Pep Guardiola. He put in a team that stifled Manchester City today. There was no chance for them to play through the midfield. There was no chance to give it to the wide areas. They were completely neutralized the wingers. And so, based on that performance, of course, many matches to go, but you would want to say that if we can keep that momentum, we've got 16 more games to go.
Yes.
And then of the 16 even playing against Man City and keeping a clean sheet.
That's incredible.
So I think we've got what it takes to finish.
But it's just the first game, JJ. I don't want us to overanalyze this first game. Their next Premier League game is away to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium.
Exactly.
And do you think they can take this form to the Emirates Stadium? By the way, Arsenal have been the best team in the Premier League this season. And when you come to the Emirates Stadium, as a matter of fact, there are only just 2 teams that have come to the Emirates this season without tasting defeat. Liverpool and, of course, Manchester City. It means that when you come to the Emirates Stadium, you are always sure of getting the sticks from Arsenal. Do you think they have all it takes to go to the Emirates Stadium and put a shock, maybe a point, maybe 3 points away at the Emirates Stadium and make the Premier League more interesting? Because Man City right now, I'm very sure they'll be praying for Manchester United to do something special to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium.
Yes, this week it's the enemy of my enemy. That's
yes.
Arsenal, Man United. Next week, the enemy of my enemy will shift trajectory to Man City, Man United. And I think if you're going to Emirates and you want to pick up a win or a point, it's about mentality. If the mentality.
So you think that they have the quality to beat Arsenal at the Emirates?
The mentality must.
Is it because United defeated City? No. Because United fans now, they are becoming so proud. No, they have this confidence. They are now bullish that they can beat anything because of
look at the league table this season.
Yeah, it's fluctuating. It's not,
you know that before the game today, Man United and Man City, they had scored a total of 81 goals in between them. Yeah. We are one of the highest goal scoring teams this season.
But you consider as well. What's the sense of you scoring goals and of course also conceding?
If you look at the game today, the compactness was there.
But that's just one game. That's just one game.
Before.
That's just one
All
game.
It takes for you to make even is a game.
So you think that they can go?
A game could get you sacked.
You think they can go to the Emirates Stadium and beat Arsenal away from home?
I'm optimistic.
You're optimistic. Are you not expecting too much from Man United?
I'm not expecting too much. That should be the standard of Man United. Go to any stadium, anywhere.
Because you defeated Man City now, you can beat any other team.
It's not because we defeated Man City. It's because we are Man United.
Yeah.
This is Man United.
Were you like this yesterday? Were you like this? Were you this
I
confident?
wasn't like this.
So
that's why we win. That's what a win does. You can imagine if I'm this energetic, if I'm this excited, how much do you think these players will feel?
So they have the confidence now. Go to the Emirates Stadium, go to any stadium, you can win.
And mind you, going to Emirates and picking up a point at Emirates next week is going to be a huge statement.
Yeah.
Then it's watch your back. That's the statement. Watch your back. I'm not even discounting that we can also go ahead with the league this season. It's not.
What do you say?
Yeah, we can win the league too.
Are you whining
yourself?
Just
13 points between us. 13 points.
You can win the how?
Yes, you can win the league.
How will you win the league?
Win the remaining 16 games.
So the others will not. They will not win their games, right?
Arsenal are so fragile mentally. You know, when they see Man United come right on the back, they get scared.
These Man United fans, they will not kill me. All right, so do you agree with JJ? He has just said something that is very funny. He said United can still win the Premier League title. How is that even possible? United winning the Premier League title. You guys are not even qualified for the Champions League next season. You are saying that you can win the title. Let's get your comments on our comment section at Sports Hangout on YouTube and of course on our socials. Let's get your thoughts. If you're an Arsenal fan as well, let's get your thoughts. What do you think about the performance of United today? Are you happy that United defeated Manchester City for you? Because it means that the gap at the top of the league will be extended. That's if Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest. I remain Toby.
I'm JJ, and once again, don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.